Here's Ku'ule. She basically didn't show up to court, which means I, Nick from A1 Bonding, have to pay $50,000 to the court. I don't want to have to pay $50,000 to the court, so I have to find her. She's basically on the run. I had to call a bounty hunter, investigator, and use every resource I had available online to try to catch her the smartest, most efficient way. So what I utilized was Facebook, Instagram, and most specifically and importantly, a group called Stolen Stuff Hawaii, which is a Facebook group which if you got something stolen or you got some issue, you post it on there and people help you get your stuff back. In this case, Ku'ule, we needed to find her, so we put it online so that we can go ahead and have people locate her. Basically, I have 30 days, or I pay $50,000 if I don't find Ku'ule. So the thing with bail is, when you bail somebody out of custody, you're basically promising that once you take somebody out of custody, they will return to court for the purposes of their court appearances. It's really important that you're careful to make sure that when you get somebody out of custody, they're competent and capable enough of making their court appearances. What happened with this bounty is I almost feel like 10 out of 10 times you write this bond and the reasons are very compelling. I was like, oh, perfect. We can get her out of custody. I have the family helping me to make sure that we could supervise and make sure that she goes to court. And then also it's reuniting her with the children. She's gonna take her medication because that's what she pledged to do. And I was like, this is all gonna work out. It's gonna be all good. Write the bond, it's not a big deal. I got this letter from the prosecutor's office, basically saying that Ku'ule failed to appear for a hearing. My notes for the 20th are, I spoke to the husband, but then this time I spoke to the mom and I spoke to the dad. This is heartbreaking, and this is what happened, and this is why the husband, he probably wasn't quite ready to come to terms with what happened, but I think you'd be shocked once you hear all this. The mom specifically told me that, oh, she doesn't want to listen to us. She won't listen to us and she's not welcome here anymore. She can't see the kids. We used to give her food and money, but then we figured out that she was just eating after not eating for days and then using the money to go get drugs again. And then once they figured out that poor husband, once he figured out that she was actually with another guy in a tent out on the streets and she'd rather do drugs than be with him, I could understand why he wasn't forthcoming on the very first conversation and tell me that. Maybe he wasn't ready to explain that, but I found out through the parents that that's exactly what happened, and then I felt really bad. I felt really bad that we all had such high hopes for Ku'ule, but drugs, prolonged use of drugs, clearly changed things. I've already burned 6 days looking for her. I've already hired a bounty hunter to go comb the area that she's been seen at last. I've already printed out some pretty nifty wanted posters. This is the wanted poster that I made today. And here is the bench warrant that I got off the electronic system. And this is what I was doing this morning. I made this on my computer. When I left off yesterday, I started doing some Facebook advertising. Basically, all I did was make this wanted poster. I uploaded it to Facebook, and then I paid so that it could be geographically restricted to the Kalihi-Palama area within a 5 to 10 mile radius of that exact location. And I threw a bunch of money at it so that it'll show up in people's news feeds as a sponsored ad. It was pretty successful. Just so that you could see some of my results. As you can see, here's the ad, here's the warrant, and we reached 1,083 people, we got 202 post clicks, we got 2 comments, we got a bunch of shares, some likes, all good stuff. So we were very happy to make sure that that right there went accordingly.
This is Wiener Production.
What we're basically gonna do is, I'm gonna take you to my mom's computer where she has everything logged in from stolen stuff Hawaii, and then we're gonna go ahead and talk about all the stuff that just happened today. This is what my mom posted, and this is the forum, and look at all the comments we've gotten today. There's 28 reactions. Here's the bench warrant, $75,000 bench warrant. Here is all the comments, and this is all just today, within the last few hours of people providing us information about this. All right, here we are at the homeless encampment. We found her. She's right in back of me. She tried to hit my bounty hunter when we actually ID'd her. She snatched the badge out of her hand, insisted that it was some conspiracy, like we did something wrong, and then she assaulted my bounty hunter while I was down the street. We called the police. Everybody's here. It's probably gonna work out. We got the police here and there, and now she's just making up stories as if this was like some big conspiracy against her, but no, she has a bench warrant because she failed to appear in court. All right, Linda, what happened?
I approached her, identified myself as a bail agent, telling her that she missed court, and I pulled out my badge. She snatched it off my neck, and I proceeded to handcuff her when we both got into a tussle, and she hit me over the head with my handcuff.
Wow.
Because I couldn't handcuff the other side. I got up against the wall to turn her around, and it was like hand on, but she hit me upside the head with my own handcuff.
Can I see the cut again? Can you turn around? Wow.
I don't know how bad it is, but I'll be okay.
You'll be all right?
I'll be okay.
That's what I like to hear. Okay. Confirmed. Okay, thank you.
Come on, Big Dick. That's what we want. Hey, brother, we can have a copy of that.
All right, Linda, so this is how many days after the bounty? This is the next week. Today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
28.
Okay. So this is when she bit you there?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I didn't even know she bit me.
Okay. And then there's, where else is there? She bit you there.
Mm-hmm.
God. But the head's all right.
Yeah,
the head healed up. It's just a cut.
Yeah.
You're good. Okay.
But it's like, I didn't even know. My adrenaline was rushing, but no, I identified myself as a recovery agent for A1.
Yeah.
She said, you don't work for A1. I said, I'm appointed by A1.
Yeah, you are.
Read my license.
Okay,